A couple days ago, I asked you guys for some of your most interesting myths you could think of inside of Operation 1. So in today's video, I'm going to be choosing 20 of them randomly, and we're going to see if they're true or if they get busted. And also, quickly before this video starts, I do want to say, I know you guys complain a lot about my microphone's quality and stuff like that. So don't worry, I am getting a new microphone, and you should be able to hear my voice a bit better in the next long-form video. Anyways, let's get into it. Our first myth is that the Stim pistol won't do as much healing if used while Stim effect is still in place. So we're gonna have my friend here shoot me down really low. Alright, we're gonna pull out the Stim gun, and we're gonna use it as intended. We're gonna use one, wait a bit, and then use another. Okay, as you see, we go up to 65. Now let's compare this to spamming the Stim gun. Again, get me down to low health. And as you can see, I only go up to 59. Myth confirmed. Alright, myth number 2. Can the repel rope be hidden to avoid detection? As you can see, we can see the rope, but if my friend goes all the way to the corner of the wall, you can't see it anymore. So it depends on the angle at which you repel from. Myth confirmed. Alright, for our third myth, they ask if guns can penetrate through people. So obviously, we're using AW50, and this can break through barricades regularly, but as you can see, when I try to shoot through my friend, it cannot break the barricade. Myth busted. So for our fifth myth, we need to see if a Stim pistol can be shot at an enemy to heal them. So we're gonna have my friend hit me down, and he does actually have the ability to heal me, which is pretty interesting. Wonder why they have that in the game as a feature. Anyways, myth confirmed. Our fifth myth, we're gonna see if C4 can be placed on drones and exploded whenever you drive it near an enemy. So we're gonna place our drone down, and place our C4 on top of it. Okay, wait, we're getting somewhere? Interesting. Okay, the C4 just ends up floating. Myth busted. This next person asks if you can deactivate a claymore. So we've got our claymore here, and obviously it's active right now, you can see because of the lasers. But if we throw an EMP at it, wait for it to go off, you can see that the lasers disappeared and the claymore appears as shocked, meaning it is off and safe to walk by. However, after the EMP effect expires, the claymore will turn on again, and it becomes dangerous again. Myth confirmed. Okay, for myth 7, we have, can you put C4 on riot or ballistic shields? So, first we're going to throw it at the front side of the shield, and that's nothing. Let me pick it up. Okay, let's see if we can throw it at the back side. Oh? Okay, it's not stuck on his shield. That's pretty interesting, though. Alright, well I guess that myth is busted. So this myth is kind of similar. We're just going to see if we can stick it on the player model now. Let's see, front. No, it just goes straight through him. Let's try again. Okay, yeah, it looks like same as the shield. It kind of just goes through them. Alright, myth busted. Alright, for our next myth, we're going to see if we can break the scope on a gun. So we're just going to shoot it a bunch. Looks like it's still there. Yeah, no, I don't think this is breaking. I mean, I know you used to be able to EMP them, but not anymore. Maybe if we hit it dead on? Okay, that just kills them. Myth busted. So for this myth, we're going to see if the player hitboxes are actually bigger than what's shown. Okay, no hit. Again, no hit. Nope. Let's try the top of his head. Gotta back up a bit. No. Okay. Player hitboxes are as they should be. Myth busted. Alright, for this next one, we're going to see if we can snipe someone from across the entire map. So we got my friend over there, and it looks like it hit him, but he survived an AW50 shot. Alright, let's hit him again. Okay, so you can snipe someone from across the map, but it looks like it does reduced damage. Myth confirmed. Alright, back to the riot shields. We're going to see if we can shoot through them if you're close enough. So we're going to go all the way up. And no, we did not shoot through it. Again, we see blood, but it's not actually doing damage. Let's see. Maybe if we, yeah, let's put it on the back. Let's see. Nothing. More blood. No damage, though. Alright, myth busted. Can you shoot through all breakable stuff? I feel like the crates are bulletproof. I can't shoot through them, but you can break them. So let's see, we're gonna have him stand behind the bookshelf. And yes, of course, you can shoot through it. But now let's see what happens when we try and shoot him through crates. Okay, so we have our crates right here. As you can see, lined up. He does survive, but eventually the box will break like that, and you will be able to kill the person. Myth confirmed. Myth 14. Can Sledgehammer disable riot and ballistic shield, like Sledge in R6? Well, yes, but as you can see, it's kind of hard to get a kill off of it. Let's see here. It is just easier to use your fist. Myth confirmed. Do bullets deal less damage when they go through soft props? So my friend here shoots me in the chest. It does 40. And now let's see how much it does through a soft prop. Looks like 28. Alright, myth confirmed. Myth 16. Can C4s one-shot someone through a soft wall? So we're going to have my friend stand right here, and we're going to go throw a C4 on the other side of this wall. And it does one-shot him. Alright, myth confirmed. Alright, this one's kind of a funny one. They're asking if we can blow up bomb chassis. I'm almost certain you can't, but we might as well try, I guess. C4. I guess 4 grenades. Alright, well, I guess to nobody's surprise, that myth is busted. On to the next one. So this comment actually has 2 questions. The first one we already answered, which was a yes. So let's see if we can kill this guy with a sledgehammer. And that's a yes. Myth confirmed. So for this myth, we're going to see if you can plant the bomb with 0 seconds remaining and still get the plant off. So I guess we're just going to wait a couple seconds. Alright, start planting. Okay, the timer freezes. Okay, we get the plant off. Myth confirmed. Myth number 20. Is it possible to break the glass on the ballistic and riot shield? Alright, let's try sniping it first. Let's give it a MAC-10 mag dump. Alright, it looks like you cannot break the glass, unfortunately. You can't do that, though. Myth confirmed. Myth 21. There's a code hidden for the new shock battery somewhere in this video. That is true. I wonder who's going to be the first person to find it. Anyways, that is going to conclude it for this video. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this style of content. I tried to switch it up a bit, do something new, you know. Like I said, the next video will hopefully have a much better microphone quality. So this is going to be the last time you'll have to deal with my terrible microphone. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.